Good morning, this is Beaty-Coffey with Administrative Uncover Anymore. If you look real close, you'll see a red t-shirt. I have a new phrase. Okay, hold on. You're gonna need artwork from Kara because that's just the way I rock and roll. Okay, so I started already today. I love this kind of thing where I can just put the date. Today it's lines. I've got books that have dots. I like a little bit of structure because I've been in Christianity too long not to like a little bit of structure. Oh my God. But I'm not in Christianity anymore. Matter of fact, Beth Moore was saying something on Twitter and I just was like, okay, y'all, look. My family, some of my family are still betraying me as Tara. And so here's what I do when that pain hits me. I sing in the shower because the thing is I'm highly, highly gifted with singing and speaking. My voice carries miraculously. I mean, didn't you ever wonder why Jesus didn't need a microphone when he was speaking to crowds? Well, there's a few reasons. First off, he has a voice that carries, let me tell you. Yeah. And secondly, do you realize how much city noise is everywhere? I mean, we're at a park that's gorgeous, and I appreciate the amenities. Believe me, I am city girl enough that you don't just point me down in the middle of 40 acres because I'll get eaten by mosquitoes and cry by nightfall and need Kentucky bourbon. Okay, so you know I need the structure. That's a guy thing. You know, guys, they want to give us gorgeousness, girls. Okay, this guy over here and I are having PTSD symptoms after 13 years, and so I made a couple of decisions here lately. Now I'm going to talk to you as okay, so let me back up. So the red t-shirt that you keep seeing, here's what my guys are. Okay, and I even have a street name to back me up on this. And so when you see this on Twitter, okay, you know that I'm with my guys. My guys try to keep a sense of humor with me because they start out as boys, spelt this way. I mean, he popped out needing to fish at 13, just like this, probably the third week of his life. You know how they have all those stories about how when an infant smiles, it's just they're passing gas? No. Patrick Stephen could genuinely smile, I kid you not, at 2 to 4 weeks old. You could not get the boy to stop wanting to be the adult that he is today. I have one daughter that is exactly like that, and she happens to have my middle name, Dorothy Ann. And they pop out literally telling you what to do. I mean, my oldest one, Edith, I flat told her at the age of 4.5 or so, 3.5, 4, you know, and this is the one that sat there. I was sitting on the couch having a moment. You know, moms have to find our moment because we're always on our feet. It doesn't matter if we have one or if we have 10. I'm guaranteeing you that. Here's the other thing. My mother used to laugh at this. If you go in the bathroom or in your room because you need to be naked for just a second because you know you do need to change clothes occasionally so they don't stick to you because of the burp up or that spilled cat food on your front or whatever, somebody needs to see you right at the moment that you're like taking your pants off. Okay? But see, when they close and lock the door, it's not a good thing because they're using it because they want to stay away from you. And that's a teenage moment. And I'm not talking teenage right now. We're going to go back to boys and girls who are already wide awake. You know, Katy Perry. I got to get some Katy Perry going back again in my... I've gotten too serious. Katy Perry, I'm wide awake. Okay? Wide awake. So that's going to be playing today. I love her costumes. I love her message. And you know, for those of us that are those parents going, what the fuck is happening? Her parents are missionaries in the Christian church, and she just kind of, you know, love you too, mom and dad, and did the correct thing. I did it too, but people don't agree with me on that. Okay. Boy, man. And I don't need a hashtag for women, for female. Do you want to fucking know why? Because I'm past the curse. Ain't no domination of men going on. Been happening to me going on 56 years. And we're just girl to you, okay? We're girl. We don't need a hashtag. Now, the ones that are bitches, Karens, pitch a fit every 5 seconds so that they can have attention, that needs a hashtag. And I ain't gonna deal with that. I walk off that instead of bitch slapping her in the backside, you know, with the oatmeal spoon. What the fuck? Get over yourself. Boys, it's different. Boys, it's different. I don't know why. Okay, boy, man, Katy Perry, wide awake. Girl doesn't need a hashtag, but you know what? I'm gonna honor us on all of our work. It's girl. Girl. This is how we do it. Okay? And you know, I'm gonna do this because we got to keep our mortality. And so we're gonna do boy man like that. Okay? And I have a lane. I kid you not. Boy de arc. And I know what that's about. You may not, but I do. So why don't you look that up in Maynard, Texas? That's has to do with Beaty-Coffey of the ministry of Uncovered No More, just like Tara Lane. Tara Lane. On off of 290 West out there where there's a bunch of my situations going on. Situations are going on out there. Okay, so you know Kara, she's always going to make her, her phoenixes here because I'm into Harry Potter. So we'll put Harry Potter down here. Harry Potter. Gotta have us some Harry Potter no matter who you are, because that shit's real. Harry Potter. And what are we gonna put on the other side, King? Who are we gonna put on the other side? What do we need here? I'm trying to think what he's been releasing. He ain't been releasing much in the way of, well, let me tell you something. Here is an artist that we need to submit one to another with. Oops. Watch what I do. Okay, so we're dealing with Catherine's today. Okay, so the new name is Catherine. And let me tell you something else. This is Texas. I need a new name for Bush. So he provided that some time ago. Kate Bush. Okay. So we're going to bring on in Revelation 1 through 3. We're dealing with new names today. People of the earth. You want to contact me and tell me what chapter and verse in another ancient book you have at it. I'm trying, y'all. I've got a Quran. You know, you need to pray for me sometime. I want to challenge Christians. Get the fuck off the Bible because you're misinterpreting it, and switch to the Quran. Because God loves Muslims in all capitals, and I'm part of Mama God, so get over your fucking selves. Literally. You need to drop the sexual shit unless we're doing sexual innuendo jokes, which my kids are getting better at saying, okay, that's enough of that, and they change the subject and talk about something else. Okay, so we got us some good pretty here. Now, I will get chalk. No, actually, I'll use colored pencil because I can't spray this piece here. See this paper? I can't spray this with the stuff that you, fixant. I can't. So I will use, I don't know what color. Let me see. What color do I see our phoenixes today, loves? I see yellow here. This one I'm getting, okay. Here, I'll use this right here. That's what we need right there. You ready? I'll get the color pencils and I'll finish this, okay? So I've got some other work I'm doing for my Twitter fam, okay, today. So there you go. And I don't have a yellow here. So what did I just learn? Okay, I need to put my pencil case right here. I think I should be able to get several pencils. And then I need to put a set of my colored pencils. And so I just got it, and I'll put it I'll put a big old rubber band or something around it so I protect my artwork. You need to protect your artwork. I don't fucking care how primitive it looks. Looky here, I've got some, you know, this is going in one of my notebooks. This just came out today. I've already gotten back into poetry. That blesses my heart so much because I've been through so much pain here lately, and my poetic side goes bye-bye. You know, if I was really in heaven with my son over here, my other son would somehow have some sort of battery-operated piano. Or no, he'd get his classical guitar out here and he'd be sitting somewhere over there where I could hear him and playing the guitar. We'll work that out later. Okay, so I'll just get a few more colors here and see, I got my pencil. So, and I'll get one or two pens. So see, this is a new notebook because I like to be able to sit and do artwork. And so I need a surface, okay? And do you know what I started doing, y'all? I started camping all the time, even at home. Let me tell you something. You don't plunk a woman on 2.5 acres and she do a whole bunch of stuff with 11 people and we did camping trips and stuff, and she not need to just pretty much stay outside all the time to get out of the pain of what happened indoors. See, indoors is trickier than outdoors. I swear to God, next time I need to have just a flat out fight with somebody, verbal fight. I don't hit nobody, but verbal fight. Next time I need to, we're going to the park. We're going to talk about that shit at the park. Because even if I need to be holler, at least we could be on a hiking trail. Nobody knows about it unless they're going poo or pee behind the bushes, and they don't know me from diddly squat. They don't know me from the snake sitting on the rock watching them. So that's fine. So I'm out of the midlife crisis called menopause. And I kept saying that I wanted to get a job because I was being so demoralized. This has been since 2014, I swear to God, because there's two things. I get demoralized about finances. It's just always there. I'm a failure. And I get demoralized about my spirituality. That's always there. Always. And consequently, I have to always be wrong and somewhat mentally off. Maybe not wholly mentally ill, but that's probably going to happen because, your mom died of dementia. Well, my mother had urinary tract infections one after another the last part of her life, and she got E. coli in her system. So you can fuck off thinking that way. Let me tell you how you think about Beaty-Coffey, who is as sane as the day is long, just like her daddy, because he put up with a hell of a lot more shit. Well, I will have put up with a hell of a lot more shit by the time I am the age he went out, and I'm gonna live longer probably because my lifestyle habits are better than pretty much anybody I know. And I ain't talking pure as the driven snow shit. I'm talking, I know when to drink Kentucky bourbon and I know when to do a kidney cleanse, okay? It's called balance. I happen to have it. Anyway, when you're in menopause, that is a freak show because you're watching a woman who's in her 40s and 50s turning into not quite a toddler. But if you are being an asshole, she is going to get really good at either being a toddler, a teen, or a 25-year-old sex goddess. It just depends on how she wants to persecute you and have some humor about it after you put her through that shit. Ain't no woman but a woman that's been all the way through menopause gonna be able to shape shift like that, and you'll never know it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. That's what girls do. Girls, you can't figure us out. And that's why boys fight with us. It's because you can't figure us out. And that's what this video is about. I released a video about men, and now I'm gonna release it about women. Because a woman, and notice I switched from girl, because girl's immortal, okay? And some of you girls ain't immortal and you pitch fists around me. Well, you can fuck that off, but I'm not gonna make you feel ashamed. You've already made me feel ashamed enough coming up, being drug up through Christianity. I just don't want to do unto, you're supposed to do unto others what they should be doing to you. Oh my God, Father, do something already. It ain't gonna be revival. I have a feeling the Godfather figures are gonna start whooping ass. It ain't gonna matter whether it's black, brown, yellow, white, whatever. I have a feeling that's about to happen, and that's the Godfather figures, man. Godmother figures, we just like, shoo-wee, what took you so long? What took you so long? That's all we are. 2 John right here. You want Antichrist removed out of your life, and you damn well do. I don't care if you're a Muslim, an atheist, or Christian. You want Antichrist out of your life, because you're going to live hell on earth. And then that's just a waste of time. Yours and everybody else's. You're just going to be critical all your life doing it that way. Now, I got real peace after all of that, wanting to work just so I could help with the finances, and people would shut up about me and stop making me feel so bad about myself. I kept saying, I'm going to find a job. And I couldn't figure out, when you leave the workforce, your life is doomed to an eternity of depending on somebody else. Okay? So fuck off all of your, oh, Kara, you're so sweet. You just help so much, and you just, shut up. I know how much I do for you. You don't need to say nothing. You need to shut up. But there are two things that I have figured out that I want to do. One of them is going to be volunteer. One of them, I could make money if I need to. I should have a doctorate. I fuck you not in two things after this point in my life, in my pea-picking life. I should have a doctorate in psychiatry and geriatric care at the house level, and working with all the nurses and everything and making them feel good about how hard this is, because shit shows happen when people die. Let me tell you, shit shows happen. And when you're the person on duty, you're a death angel, is what I'm telling you, and a lot of times that's girls. But hashtag boy man will be there too, because he'll be like, okay, just follow the girl around. We got to get this fucker done, and people are going to misbehave. Oh my God. Somebody offer me a sitcom reality show. I could give you some plots, y'all. Y'all, I could give you some plots. Anyway, I figured out to get paid that I can be trained to do geriatric care and help somebody die, because I've been doing it. Oh my God. I've been doing this shit since I was 10 years old. I kid you not. I should have a doctorate in geriatric care, okay? Because geriatric care can be my brother laying dead in the road twice. Let me tell you, geriatric care is not just about old people. Okay. And the volunteer thing, and this is my second revelation in the past 6 months, because you have to get out of menopause as a girl. You have to revert back to being just you, not girl plus woman. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel really strongly about this. Okay. So, and I'm gonna see what it takes to become a scout, a scout club handler. I don't know if they will accept me though in the Scouts. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, let me tell you. Because they require kids to be heterosexual, and you know, I just want to get in their fucking authoritative faces and say you can fuck off sexuality, because the one thing I'm not going to talk about or allow joking about or anything is sexuality. I want the homosexual, the bisexual, the heterosexual, the sexual child to come in, and there be no sexual pressure, no sexual joking, nothing about their sexual organs when they're in Scouts. Because what you will find out, America, who stuffs your kids in all kinds of places so you don't have to deal with them, so that you can just think about yourself. Okay, I'm talking to selfish American parents right here. Here's the deal. If you've really raised your kids, and I've raised 10 of them, from the womb up, taught them everything they know, the basics, and their daddy was right there, and we still getting persecuted for that shit because this society's so bad. But let me tell you something. The more you put them out here, the more they're going to figure it out how fucked up that society is and how they want to fix it. But you better make sure that their time here is higher than it is right now, baby boys and girls. The only exception is those who can't handle the outdoors. There are some spectrum kids that can't. Or they have to be one-on-one. They cannot handle group things. I have a child right now that is a teenager going through the process of beginning periods and all that. Is a girl. She's a girl. She popped out a girl. She's never been a woman or a female in her life. Yes, she's that. She's immortal. Like her mother. It's never. My children are never as strong in immortality as I am, because I am high-level tri-judo elect. Okay, that's the Christian world, so you can fuck off trying to figure that out. Okay, I'm tired of Christians coming around me trying to either use the power of God or figure me out or pick me apart because they just have to be more right than that around me. Okay, I'm tired of those three stances in people. Could you please be just human with me already? Just be human. Thank you. But she needs to stay indoors right now. There are processes going on in her life forcing her to do like what naturally comes to Ed and I isn't gonna work. Okay, so you have to understand the types of dwellings of old souls and new souls and just souls everywhere. You just have to start learning that. And so whatever it is that a scoutmaster, I don't fucking know. Because I don't even know if they're going to accept me since I don't want to talk about sexuality. And they're always putting, you know, you got to be heterosexual. You can fuck off. These poor kids don't know who they are most of the time. They've born in worlds where the F word is the most common word. And I ain't going to denigrate it. I use the F word a lot. Fuck this and fuck that, because you know what else am I going to say? It's not changing. I was following a butterfly. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see how far I can get, and it won't. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I will conclude with that. See, you want me in your Scouts program, Boy and Girl Scouts of America. You want me in your programs, but you reject the real people. And I'm talking about the King of Kings, primarily. And I just turned, and looky here. I will close with this. Here is Christianity in Maynard, Texas, right now. Revelation 22 accurate. See, that tree is dead. Come on. Let us in. Drop your Christianity. Redo your spirituality. And we appreciate your faithfulness. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.